Hello, students. My name is Dr. Georgina Montgomery, and I'm going to do an overview along with my colleague, Dr. Jerry Urquhart, of our Ecology at Oxford study abroad, which we are offering this summer, 2022.
And hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Jerry Urquhart. I'm a biology professor here in Lyman, Briggs, and I'll be co-leading the program with Dr. Montgomery.
So this is a study abroad in the UK. As you may tell from my accent, I am from the UK, although I've spent my academic career in the United States and been at Lyman Briggs since 2008. This is a faculty-led study abroad, meaning that Dr. Urquhart and I will be the co-instructors for this Lyman Briggs study abroad. It's a total of 3 weeks, going from June 11th until July 1st of 2022. With about 2 weeks at Oxford University's Wytham Woods Ecological Research Centre, and then a few nights in Oxford University's campus in the city centre to finish off the study abroad. There'll be day trips to London, which is a little over an hour away by public transport from Oxford. I'm going to talk a little bit about Dr. Urquhart and myself. So as I said, I'm Dr. Georgina Montgomery. I'm a historian of science, so I'm one of the HPS faculty. I am new to study abroad. This would be my first time leading a study abroad. But I do currently live and based in Oxford this year because I had a fellowship at the Balliol and I'm doing research here at Oxford University, particularly research which focuses on the history of Wytham Woods, where you'll be staying for the first 2 weeks of this study abroad. My favorite teaching is anything interdisciplinary and collaborative. So this class is all of those things.
I'm Dr. Jerry Urquhart. I'm a tropical ecologist and a biology faculty member here in Lyman Briggs. And I've led over 15 study abroad programs in the past, but most of these have been to tropical countries. So I'm really excited about this opportunity to lead a program in the United Kingdom. One of my favorite things about teaching is working with undergraduate students in the field, and so this is a great opportunity for me, and I'm very excited about it.
I want to talk a little bit about what Wytham Woods is. It's a long-term ecological research centre. It's part of Oxford University. It's about 1,000 acres of woodlands, as you can see here, a beautiful area. It's been operated by the university since 1942. And it's the birthplace of many ecological concepts in ecology, perhaps most well known as being the place where Charles Alton, the so-called father of ecology, spent most of his career. There's several long-term and large-scale research projects that are ongoing in Wytham Woods, some of which have started in the 40s and continuing to today. It's also a place that has had a long history for both art and science. So in addition to being a scientific site still today, there's artists in residence, for example, that live and do work at Wytham Woods. A few things or examples of what we will do when we're at Wytham Woods. We'll conduct field research on projects with guest scientists from Oxford University. We'll learn fundamentals of ecology and also how the science of ecology evolved over time. There'll be evening lectures by researchers from Oxford University, and we'll also engage in the art and science element of the site. We're going to be doing ceramics workshops and also collaborative art projects as team building exercises while in the woods. And then you'll also have a chance to engage in citizen science projects, which again are part of Wytham Woods. There's a number of different citizen science projects ongoing, and you'll get to conduct some of the research as part of one of those projects. The last 4 nights, we will go to the city centre itself and stay in Balliol College. Now, Oxford University has around 49 colleges, so it's all part of one big university. This is one of the oldest colleges at Oxford University. It was founded indeed in 1263, so pretty old, pretty established. It's within walking distance of the city centre and other parts of campus. So it's going to be a great base in terms of our field trips and activities, but also in terms of exploring Oxford University. And Oxford itself is a beautiful and very walkable city. And here's a picture of the type of what's called the Oxford Stone, which is what you see many of the buildings made out of here in the city centre. During those 4 nights at Balliol, we'll do a number of activities based in the city centre itself. There'll be a tour of the Natural History Museum, a picture of which is here, as well as the Pitt Rivers Museum, which is a separate institution but physically connected to the Natural History Museum. There's also archives pertaining to Wytham Woods at the Natural History Museum and historical objects connected to Wytham Woods at the Natural History Museum. And we'll spend 2 mornings, half the class one morning and half the class the other morning, in the archives, looking at those historical artifacts. We'll also visit the Ashmolean, a very famous art museum, and the university's botanical gardens. And we'll conduct a tour of Oxford's historical campus. The campus itself was founded in 1096. It's the oldest university in the English-speaking world. And we're going to do something that's a student-led, actually, activities by Oxford University students called the Uncomfortable Walking Tour, which particularly highlights issues of diversity and inclusion and colonialism in the history of the university. In terms of the classes that this course would fulfill, you can choose between 8 to 12 credits, including the senior seminar, 325A Science and the Environment, 348 Research in Biology, and 493 the Field Experience. This picture here is the chalet where we'll be staying for the first 2 weeks, actually in Wytham Woods. And here again is a picture of Oxford City, where we'll be staying for the last 4 nights. Again, the dates are June 11th to July 1st. The program fee is $3,860 with additional costs of tuition and airfare. And the application period is open. If, having heard this informational video, you have questions or something you want to run by Dr. Urquhart or myself, here are our emails, and also you can find more information on the MSU Education Abroad website. So thank you so much for listening to us today, and we look forward to seeing your applications.